Please welcome from Orlando Public Television and Radio, Executive Director, Dr. Philip Hoffman.
Thank you. The Communication Act of 1934 says that we are all supposed to operate in the public interest, convenience, and necessity. And I can think of nobody who exemplifies that more than David Brinkley. David graduated from the University of Kentucky in 1990 and has worked in media ever since. After a few years in radio and production gigs, including a 5-year stint at KET, he settled in at WKU in 1998 and has been here for 20 years now. You know, when you say someone's a broadcaster, to me that carries a lot of weight with it. It means you've decided to have a life dedicated to service. You're equal parts artist and technician often, and it's certainly someone who gives a damn about their community. It's someone that will dedicate their lives to our business of long hours, sometimes low pay, instability, and change. David Brinkley is a broadcaster, and I say that means something. But more importantly, David is a good guy. He's a good husband. He's a good father. He married way out of his league. Way out of his league. And every time I see him, he greets me by saying, "I love you, man." He's a good broadcaster who extends his service to the Kentucky Association of Broadcasters and through to this very organization tonight. David Brinkley is a broadcaster, and that means something.
So success in our industry is really not about the amount of money that you make or the amount of statues on your wall. It's about when you accomplish something at the end of the day, do you feel good about it? Did you reach an audience? Did you contribute to society? Did you give something back of yourself that had some value? One of the great things about our industry is that we create content. And the reward for that is that we tell stories to people and they enjoy them, or they get upset by them, or they have emotional reactions that we can't control. And that's part of the benefit of working in our industry. Success is being allowed to tell those stories. I really think adaptability. I don't think you have to know everything about every piece of software. I don't think you have to know every lens, every microphone. I don't think you have to know every talent agent. I don't think you have to know how to handle talent. I think what you have to have is a desire to work, a desire to learn, and the ability to change course when it's necessary. No one that wants to continue to work is going to be denied that if they're willing to do what's necessary to do the job. That's what's great about our business. It really takes a strong work ethic, and that's just about it. I don't believe in legacy. I believe that we have a responsibility to leave when we're done and make sure that there are people there that will continue what's going on. The second that we make it about ourselves, we're no longer effective, not only at our job, but in our team. The real honor tonight goes to my coworkers and my family, the people that have stood by me and helped me be successful. Because, like I said before, we don't exist without a great support system. And the only way any of us are going to be successful is if people help us to get there.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please join me in welcoming to the stage Silver Circle honoree David Brinkley.
Thank you all for this wonderful honor. I really appreciate it. It's the culmination of years spent working in this wonderful industry. People in my life have made this possible. My hometown, Somerset, Kentucky. Teachers, my parents, George and Justine, they've been married 58 years and they're here tonight. My former and present employers, Robin Taylor, my boss, is here tonight. My dear, loving wife of 13 years and my in-house counsel, Jennifer. Her parents, Linda and Larry Belcher. Representative Linda Belcher is with us here tonight. My patient and tolerant children, Madison, Braden, who's here tonight, and Gage, who is here tonight. And my dear colleagues and friends, so many of you are all throughout the room. You need to know that I love you all. I got my start really at UK, and I was at Sports Video. I was proud to see them receive tonight. When I was a student there, I worked in athletics, traveling around with the basketball team. So many people do, and handle their video needs. I also worked at a small production house in Lexington called Video Lab. I did a voiceover. Tom Kinney, we hired him there to do a voiceover. Simultaneously, I was working weekends at a Lexington radio station. They wouldn't let me do during the week. I eventually moved on to be part of a team at Kentucky Educational Television, KET, where I was allowed to work with amazing writers, producers, lighting, and technical people. And from there, I transitioned to WKU, PBS, and have spent the last 20 years on the campus of WKU. In that time frame, I've been able to work with what I call our amazing present and our amazing future. Along the way, we've had a fair amount of success in this room, and now I get the distinct honor of working on a team with 2 other Silver Circle recipients. That's right, 3 of us in one building. Plus, it's been a high honor to serve as the Ohio Valley Chapter President. It really is an honor. I've been able to assist our public media colleagues through national board service. I'm happy to be serving the Kentucky Broadcasters Association as their incoming chair, and I'm honored to now be serving Western Kentucky University as the staff regent. At WKU PBS, we've made it our mission to help students, and through applied research, prepare them for our evolving industry. I hope they learn the lesson that when they obtain employment in this industry, it's because so many people invested their time and energy in each of them, helping them to grow and learn just like so many did for me. And I know that in this room, we all feel an obligation to give back to those who helped us and pay it forward to those who come after us. It's a thread that runs through each one of us, this call to help. And you all do it with integrity. Each one of you is amazing. There are 4 rules that I try to live by at work. I don't ask anyone to do anything I'm not willing to do myself. The world wants results, not excuses. Nobody watching television cares about how difficult the story was to tell. And the last one, don't become the story. I wanted to also share with you some personal things about me. Many of you know that last year I was diagnosed with head and neck cancer. Since October, I've had 4 surgeries to remove cancer from my tonsils, neck, and right lung. I've made peace with the fact that I have a terminal illness. And I've heard from many of you in this room your words of encouragement, your prayers, your strength. There's nothing that I can ever do to thank you for holding me up during this time. But I shouldn't be surprised, because again, that's what we do, right? We build each other up. We help each other along this path. Now, my plan, just so we're clear, naturally, is to cheat death for another 50 years. Thank you all so much. We're going to beat this. We are. Thank you all so much for your love, your support, and your encouragement, and this wonderful honor. You will never understand how much this means to me. Thank you.